welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. Buckle up. There's football coming your way, and it's coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between our AFC champions and the New York Giants. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Dragons will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get...
And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might... No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 31. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Got his target. It's Hill. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Completed to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jukes one defender, and he's able to take this one down to the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Back to throw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It is cut left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. He has the New York touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
On play action, here's Stroud. Complete here to Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And they'll have first down. From the red zone now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He brings it in. Touchdown! Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. short side option here. He's running left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing a 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Called at a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. Another drive coming up for this offense. First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Dragons getting their punter out there. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. They've got first down from the 31. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf,
we are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
so many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Back out runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. Dukes out a one-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Gibbs now from the gun. Crosses the 35, still got more room. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now, off play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It's a design boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the... And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants making a 1-score game in the first half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Dragons and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. First down, ball at the 36. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Here's Stroud. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Nearly an interception on that play. So it's second down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completes this one to Chase. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Shotgun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to the air here. Taken in by Bellinger. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Giants trailing in the early going. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Slot receiver headed left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Giants 14.
Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Stroud throwing here on first. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 41. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the first. They kick the running back in motion. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. That throw behind his intended target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. Pass complete to Gibbs.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons take a 3-possession lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the New York offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got this at the 27. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And a man is there to knock that away.
I I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He's on the move. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Stroud from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's tackled for a short gain. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead goes unchanged from 17. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still...
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. 1st down, Stroud. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Stroud. He's got a man left. It's a pickup of 11. And they're going to have a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup.
They'll come up 1st and 10. In off to Gibbs from the gun. Juke the defender. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
First and goal, here's Gibbs. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there, it's gonna be 2nd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it, look at the power! And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll run, it's Gibbs. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons put up even more points in a win. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons make it a 24-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. That one's complete over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back now, pressure on its way. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. He'll throw it. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Another try following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Dragons are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dragons keep running away with this. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense headed back to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 35 on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
6 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Dragons gain possession on the 60th interception of his career. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Gibbs. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. A give to Gibbs. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock, so we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. And we've crowned a new champion. They just won the Super Bowl. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to the podium now to award a well-earned Lombardi trophy to this worthy franchise. Your champions of Super Bowl 63. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.